Hi, Tiffany. You should be able to hear me clicking because my mic was off. You might have heard the game stuff going on. We'll be going live in about another 10 seconds. Give it just 10 seconds for me. I'm checking something really quick because I may be doing something, and I'm just trying to figure out if it's making an actual difference or not. This can't be accurate, man. I'm doing something really quick, guys, because I feel like this should be changing, and it is not. And I do not know why. I'm adjusting some video stuff on the but for whatever reason it's not changing anything. And it should be changing something. Okay, whatever. I don't know why it's not changing something. I was adjusting my ratio to be 1980. But for whatever reason, my resolution stuff isn't actually doing anything different. Even though with a higher resolution, I should definitely be able to see a difference in how much I can see and stuff. So obviously we're going to be playing some solo duos again today. And of course my throat is being silly and does not like me at all.
I came here for revenge, but I'll stay for the treasure.
Introducing your champion.
Didn't expect to see me up here, did you? They never do.
I was going to keep the music on, but I forgot I actually need to be able to hear.
What can I say?
I want to try and get that resolved because I know there's some things that you can do software-wise with mics and stuff, so you can have audio tracks coming in differently. Both of them immediately started firing on me. That sucked. If it would have just been one of them kind of pushing me for a little bit, I would have been fine. But since both of them pushed me at the exact same time, it threw me off. But I'm wanting to try and get I know there's some software stuff that you can get if you have a particular mic that lets you kind of control the audio output for what you hear and what goes to stream. And I know you can do that with regular OBS, but I don't think you can do that with Streamlabs OBS. So, so I'm either gonna have to change the mic that I have to something else, or just deal with it for right now. Because I do want to try and have like a low volume
This outfit could use
music
some
audio playing in
high-caliber
the background
accessories.
while I'm playing and stuff. Because I think it would be useful. Well, not necessarily even useful, but it would be nice to have. Or so I can keep track of my YouTube stuff in the background and things like that. I didn't realize where we were at. I don't know how good we're going to be doing today. I'm doing a little bit of prepping for next week for both Apex and another game. They're having a double XP weekend start this Friday, so I've been playing a bit of that to kind of prepare for that double XP event. So.
Attention. First blood.
I do not think anyone dropped here, so
Round 1.
probably going to be pretty in the clear.
I'm already in the next ring. More time to gather supplies.
And honestly, since no one dropped here, I'm going to
Somebody, anybody, get this person a dance partner before
just
we
real
have
quick.
a fight on our hands. Don't you want to see a boxing match?
None of that. Ooh, actually,
A fighter has entered the ring. Will anybody challenge them?
we are going to swap that out. We've seen a couple of extended mags now for it, so. See. Looks like pretty much everything else is going to be useless for us. Because we can't even use the knockdown shield. The knockdown shield was, I just picked it up because it was there, but I'm pretty okay with the setup we have here. We know there is a 3x scope over here, so we're gonna go pick that up. We're gonna swap that. Pick up the 2x. We've got a pretty good setup here. I'm gonna drop down my ultimate just real quick and see if there's anything else nearby that might be quite useful for me.
Shop's open for business.
Let's see. We definitely need a little bit more ammo. Probably not that much ammo. Anything else here that we can use? There's not really anything else that we can use, so we're just gonna pick up the bat and
Your man's got
grenade.
a brand new bag.
I'm a little disappointed that nobody dropped here. Someone did drop over here because this has been looted, but I don't see anyone.
Warning. Movement in progress.
Already inside the ring.
Yeah, I don't want to go trying hunting for fights right now because we're in a spot that's like it's covered.
That's half the squad's down. Now what did they leave?
But I do need to go do some looting because we don't have. Woo!
Whole squad down, and they left. Yes.
That threw me off. I did not expect him to be there. It was a little bit of a close call.
Hold on, I need to heal.
I didn't hear any sound or anything. I just immediately started sliding down, and he was just there. So that was a little creepy, a little scary. He doesn't really have anything that I want, so he gave us some shield. That was about it. So let's see. Did he go loot back here? He was looting back here. But we can go ahead and go back here for the extended extended energy mag. We're gonna have to craft that. Trying to see if this over here is worth it. It's not, but we're gonna go pick up the it looks like there's a gold helmet in it, so we're at least gonna go pick that up. Oh, look, there's an extended energy mag for us, so we're not gonna need to craft. Awesome. Awesome.
Attention. The champion has been eliminated.
I'm really okay. I was really gonna I was opening these to my. Oh. Looks like we're going to be crashing. There we go. Just had to weird out. All right. Happens every now and again. Yeah, the storm's gonna be ending on this side anyway, so I'm kind of just going around opening these crates so I can craft up my
Appointed.
my armor. The more of these I open, the more of the crafting mats I'm gonna have, and I'm not gonna be able to get into enough fights to be able to craft anything or to be able to get red armor. So this isn't even going to get me full red armor either, but it's going to get me close enough that I can kind of do some rearranging. Hopefully no one's come up to the spot since I've been doing this. I hear someone on a thing.
Beginning ring countdown. Replicator
Replicator incoming. Let's make ourselves something nice.
I can tell if they're just kind of nonchalantly, like just kind of going around, or if they're specifically looking for people. I think they're specifically looking for people. And I'm cool with them looking for people. I just, Like, I feel like I still hear them, but I don't see them. I don't know what I'm hearing, man. I feel like I'm hearing the noise of that, but I don't think I am. It's not perfect, but it's at least a little bit of my shield down, so looks like we're going to be ending over here at the carrier specifically. Sounds like we got a charge rifle, like maybe right there.
Over there.
This is going to be a weird spot for me because there's no good place for me right now. Like, we're either going to be ending here at the back end of the carrier or like this mix between docks and carrier. So this is either going to be my best place or my worst place. We've got a team over here. It's like two teams over here. We've got another team dropping in over here.
Enemy over there. Don't let them see you. I'm already in the next ring. More time to
So-
gather supplies.
We got another team right here. I'm not going to take shots at these guys because I'm trying to avoid getting into a fight right now. Because we need some of these teams to take care of each other before we start doing anything. This next circle is really going to be my breaking point. If we land more towards this side of the carrier, I'm going to be in a bad spot. But if we land closer to my side of the carrier, we're literally going to end on like the very back end of the carrier
I'm
here.
already in the next ring. More time to
I don't know
gather
how I feel
supplies.
about that.
Replicator incoming.
I easily have a shot on these guys, but I'm not going to take it. I kind of want to go see what's in that care package. Screw it. I'm going to go see what's in that care package. Shouldn't affect me too much. As long as there's not someone like on the path over there, I should be fine. Because I can always Loba ult it and bimp out. But like you want to check it for Kravers or stuff like that. No. 4 times 10 sight, gold armor, and a Phoenix kit, and someone just opened it, so. Oh man, it's. I think there's someone like right there.
Enemy that way.
Care package being delivered.
Yeah, I think that's an enemy right there. But I think I'm pretty set at this point. We're just kind of waiting for these teams, these last teams to start fighting because we kind of have to. This circle is going to be a weird one because we're most likely going to start ending like right here on this back end of carrier.
Round 4. Beginning ring countdown.
Already inside the ring. Now they'll have to come to me.
You just never know what's going to be in these care packages, man. Kraber or something that can like get me an auto kill might be helpful. So that's why we check them. We need to check them because getting an immediate knock on somebody in solo duos or even in solo trios, solo anything is an immediate help. Because it's going to make a huge difference in any fight that we're going to end up getting into. I've literally gotten on this thing like 5 times and still cannot figure it out, apparently. The alternator really isn't that big of a deal. It's not going to be like a huge help for me. So we've already got the Havoc. The only thing it would help is maybe a little bit better of a close range situation, but... I should probably push him. I think I should probably try and push him because he's gonna get his partner here, but his partner's not gonna have anything just yet.
10 seconds to get to the ring. Thermite out.
Warning.
Tossing an arc star. Frag out. 2 squads left. Out off their hands. A whole squad fell for me. 1 squad between me and victory.
Doing a quick body shield here. Body swap. And then, since I can port up, we're gonna port up.
Round 5. Beginning ring countdown.
So it's just me and one other squad. And right here they are.
Recharging my shields.
We can be a little bit rude to them here.
Recharging shields. Don't drive in position.
Oh no! I don't know how she hit me with that.
We have our Apex champions.
I just want to point out, I do not know how her rockets hit me just now. I was definitely off of the platform before the rockets even landed. So how the rockets hit me, I don't know. That was a little bit of a... I should have kept focusing the Octane, but... I should have focused the Octane instead of the Valkyrie, and then swapped over to to defense side and try to wait for a port so I could get back up top before they came. It did not help that person who, because I literally only went for that mobile person because of the fact that they were respawning. That was it. That was the only reason I went for them.
Only the best for my friends.
And if it hadn't been for that, I wouldn't have went for them.
This is your champion.
Who wants to step up? Anyone? I'll be down there.
Computer gameplay. Gotta make sure I remember to do that. Oh, you stupid game. Ah, come on.
Enemy killed.
Whoa, a contender! Come on, folks, they can't dance with themselves. Well, they can, but it's boring as hell. Who will challenge this perfect physique?
Oh, that's a good pickup for me. Okay, so it sounds like people have moved from this side to the other side. So we're gonna try and come up behind them.
seconds. Plenty of time to find something valuable. Recharging shields. 30 seconds to be somewhere else.
This fight's going a little weirdly.
Attention. There is a new kill.
Recharging shields.
Warning. Movement in progress.
Come on, where's this Bangalore?
Taking fire. Recharging my shields.
Problem, guys, I am playing Loba, which means I can do shit like this. And boom, now I'm on the other side of the map from you. I could not hit this freaking Bangalore one freaking time. I call baloney, man. I needed one hit on her whenever she was running across the thing, and I could not get it, man. I couldn't. I don't know why. I cannot use that gun. I've gotten a lot better with it, 100%. Like, I know I've gotten better with it, but I have such a problem with that gun. Specifically,
This outfit could use some high caliber
I have a problem with
accessories.
the excuse me. Specifically, I have a problem with the bullet velocity. My brain doesn't like that gun because I feel like either I'm just going crazy or what, but the bullet either comes out before the gun sounds and effects go off, or the bullet comes out after that and I'm not on target anymore. And I can't figure out that gun, man. It's not a gun I can figure out. I think I'm forever gonna be a struggle bus with that one. No. Fuck. I apparently dropped on that Bangalore. My throat does not like me today, guys. Does not help that I was up till, I was up till 4 something this morning. Trying to get something done and then overdid what I needed to get done and didn't realize I'd overdone it.
don't settle. I'm not made that way.
And the talking doesn't help.
Introducing your
It dries out my throat and dries out my mouth. It really kills me.
May the gods bless you.
I absolutely hate when I land somewheres and there's not more than two people and me, because both those people are going to be teammates and I'm going to immediately get focused. I cannot stand it. When I drop places, I drop at hot drop specifically for a reason, so I can land and not be immediately focused by a team. Because that's what happens. When I try to land far away, someone will see that I'm a solo dropping by myself, and then will follow me to my drop location, and then I will just get focused 2-1, and they'll just push me because they know that they can push me.
This outfit could use some high caliber accessories.
So I like to drop places that are hot, so that I can get away with being able to do a little bit of looting before the first fight takes place. Because if I get pushed by both people, it makes it really difficult. And I'm mad because I've needed one wingman shot on that fuse and I would have been fine. But no, I had to go and screw up and miss one too many shots. That whoever that was screwed me up. That was shooting me in the back. It screwed me over because I had to stop trying to fire at the fuse to try and deal with him, to try and keep from getting shot. But should have just swapped my target over. And of course, I pick up a G7 and a P2020, and the G7 I'm still not good with it, man. Like, I've gotten better. I've gotten a lot better with guns that I'm not good at, but I'm not at a level where I feel like I can use them fairly regularly. Like, really, I'll pick them up for the first little bit at a beginning of a drop if I absolutely have to, but then I'll try and find something still that I prefer over them.
After what I've seen, nothing down there scares me.
But I do know I've gotten better. Gotten better with the Rampage. I've gotten better with the what is it? The G7. I've gotten a little better with the long bombs, but I'm still not very good with it.
This is your champion.
Just want to give a shout out to all my fans watching. Hola!
16. Now this one, all the people are going to drop here. Look at that.
Attention. First blood.
They're shooting at me.
Ah! I think she picked up gold body shield. How you get gold body shield? I didn't even see gold body shield show up on the map.
Business is my pleasure.
I'm going to tell you guys something that I wish they would make happen. You do get an indicator as to what shields and stuff you shoot. If someone's got blue shield, white shield, gold shield, red shield, it's got a little like outline normally of what the type of shield is. And unless I think it's a red shield, and if it's a red shield, it does what I'm wanting it to do. But I really wish they would just make, instead of like giving like a little display around the numbers that you do damage, how much damage you do, just so whether or not it's gold, red, or whatever. I wish they would just make the number that color.
Are you sure? Good. All right, yes, sir. Let's fight.
I screwed up. I did not see the Valkyrie there, and the Valkyrie was ready to beam the living daylights out of me. I saw whoever was behind the Valkyrie. But yeah, I wish they would, instead of showing like a little outline of the type of shield damage that you hit, that the number itself would just show up whatever the color it needs to show up as. Because sometimes like gold doesn't show up very well on the outline thing. White and gold don't show up very well, so I'm like, what shield am I shooting sometimes? But I think if they would just make the number that color, it would do the same thing without having to show anything really.
Introducing the champion.
My squad has its shadows' backs, so you better watch yours.
And I wouldn't mind a more clear like flesh hit. Because right now it's just white, the same as it is as the white shield, which I think is the reason why they do that. But I don't know, man. I would prefer something else that feels more clear. A lot of people went gardens. I'm probably going to be in bad luck. There's going to be like one team that drops here with me. Oh, come on.
Target here.
Beginning ring countdown.
Hold on, I need to heal. Healing.
Ah! Sounded like they were above me and they were not. Doofenshmirtz. Evil Incorporated. Perry? Perry the Platypus? I do not think I have a very good impersonation of him. Maybe I do. My ears might be deceiving me though. I'm pretty sure I'm tone deaf, guys. Pretty sure. Not been checked out for it, but especially with my own voice. I think everyone's more tone deaf with their own voice. Like, I don't think a lot of people realize the octane and stuff that they and the pitch and stuff that they normally talk in, because you hear it as a reverberation off of things, not as like a not like as a direct sound input into your ears. So, like, to me, I sound like I have a, to me, myself, I sound like I have a pretty deep voice, but, or like a mid-range, upper mid-range deep voice, but I don't think that's the case. I think I have like a pretty, I don't think I have even remotely close to a deep voice. What other people hear. That was a long wait. It was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be.
Gold goes so well with a diamond like me.
This is your champion.
Feel like I've dropped way too late to be going here, but we're gonna give it a shot anyways. And I don't get a gun. The game hates me.
Attention. First blood.
time to gather supplies.
Did no one drop top?
Recharging my shields. Frag out. Throwing an arc star. Recharging my shields. Healing. Taking fire. Whole squad down, and they left gifts. Recharging my shields.
They got the better shield out of this.
They're shooting at me. Recharging my shields.
Ah.
Healing.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Setting up shop. I'm already in the next ring. More time to gather supplies.
Something I'm quite a bit more comfortable with
Don't mind if I
gun-wise.
do.
Oh, I wish I would have seen that heavy mag there.
Attention. Delivery care package.
Ah! I could not find that Octane after he landed. Be right back, guys.
going to do beautiful things
I wish I would have
together.
put changed my sight from my Sentinel to my to the flat line. Just then.
Introducing your champion.
You got this. Just look in front of you, behind you, and above you, all at once. You'll be fine.
I expected quite a few more bodies here, but I don't see very many bodies coming down here. I screwed up, I screwed up. I screwed up, I screwed up.
Ooh, a whole squad fell for me. Hold on, I need to heal. The next ring's far. There better be something good along the way. Healing. Whole squad down, and they left gifts. Grenade, move!
Ah, baloney. Not really baloney. I screwed up. Honestly, I couldn't tell if that grenade was inside or outside, but I'm pretty sure it was inside. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish they would just get rid of the crafting station stuff. It's really been kind of purposeless ever since they removed the guns from it, and they removed the guns so people couldn't just run devotions with turbochargers all over the place.
Underestimate me and pay the price.
But at this point, I wish they would just remove it because it's not really useful. It's just taking stuff off of the ground loot to make up for it. But 90% of the time, the stuff in it isn't worth getting anyways unless you're running a very specific gun or something at that moment in time. And most people don't even buy it anyways. But at most, the thing that most people will buy is the purple backpack or purple barrel stabilizer. But
I'm not a challenge, but this one time I kind of bested
I'm
a
a
black
man
hole.
eater and a lady killer.
up the wall. Was that a totally different team that was shooting me? I think that was a totally different team that was shooting me. There was the team I shot with the Octane, who was the Pathfinder, but I don't think the Pathfinder was the one who was shooting me when I got inside the building. I think someone else was shooting me. That sucks.
I'm always dressed to kill.
That sucked. But I don't know, man. It didn't say that somebody else was shooting at me. It didn't say there was another team involved. But with where the Pathfinder was when I went inside the building, I feel like it wouldn't have been reasonable for him to be able to shoot me. But maybe I'm wrong. Of course. Of course. She picks up the ammo for the Prowler. And... it's not her fault that I suck with the Prowler. I'm bad at close range fights. I need to get better at my close range fights. I need to. I overshoot people, undershoot people. Like, I need to get better at my close range fights. That's the place where I struggle the most at.
Only the best for my friends.
Which is why I think I always had a slower... Well, no, I think I had a 1.0, but on PlayStation, I tend to have a pretty slow rotation with my characters. Excuse me. See? Like, I'm so bad at close range fights. And it doesn't help that people carry shotguns. And I'm terrible with shotguns. And this person just so happened to pick up 2 guns way better than my crappy P2020 and my 3030. 3030 wouldn't have been so bad if I had a freaking scatter caps with it. But without the scatter caps, it's just... doesn't do a good job. Does a poor job, man. Oh, me, oh, my.
We're going to do beautiful things together.
Introducing your champion.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's still a little too fast, and I'm just not. My DS is still a little too fast, and I'm just not noticing it. Or maybe I'm just bad at hip firing or aim down sighting or close range fights. I think I'm just bad at close range fights, man.
Taking down. Enemy killed. Hold on, I need to heal. Recharging shields. Recharging my shields. Tossing an arc star. And the next ring's nearby. Better grab what I can.
Where did she go?
I've got 45 seconds. I could probably grab a few more. Cover me, I'm using a Phoenix kit. Only 30 seconds left. I'd better be smart with it. Until the ring closes. Target here. Recharging my shields. Healing. Recharging my shields. Tossing an arc star. Shop's open for business. You are coming home with agent
Darn it! I thought there was going to be another body armor I could swap over to, but there was not.
Time to dig up some gold.
Oh boy.
Introducing your champion.
My legs are ready to go. Some assembly required.
My legs are ready to go. Some assembly required. That's hilarious. Crap. That's why I was trying to avoid doing that, but I misclicked like 4 times and I was just like, I'm just gonna do it. And then stopped it again in the middle of the freaking thing when I would have gotten my shield back and would have probably been fine. We're getting fairly quickly into matches at this point.
Underestimate me and pay the price.
Whoo! We're starting to have very much luck here. We're not getting super far into matches, and we keep getting really hard focused by people, by teams, and it's really starting to cut in on our time here.
Someone cruising for a bruising in this court. There's our challenger. Give it up for him, folks.
Hold on, I need to heal.
I'm starting to get really frustrated, so we may swap over to ranked.
I'm looking for someone special to take out.
Plain and simple, just because I'm getting really frustrated. We're not getting very good drop locations. We're getting pretty crappy guns at the start off because Mozambique and Hemlock has been pretty consistent here lately, and we're not getting any shield drops.
Blessings are upon me and brethren.
Things are not going good for us. Things are not going good for us, guys.
Cover me. I'm using a Phoenix kit. A whole squad.
Sorry,
fell for me.
broski. I need your ammo and your heals.
Kill leader appointed.
Recharging shields.
And in this corner, the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Was it Kenshin?
Whole squad down. Kill leader. Has a nice ring to it. That was the champion? Oh, well, weren't they a dog taking fire? Oof, I've got a minute to dig for something good before the ring closes.
Okay, where is my...
I've got 45 seconds. I could probably grab a few more things. Recharging my shields.
And in this corner, your number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. What's your name, kid? Yeah, don't ask
30
anymore.
seconds
You're
to
around
be...
it.
Half down, half to go. Whole squad down, and they left gifts. Throwing jump drive. Recharging shields.
We need to heal.
Setting up shop.
Can I get a shield bat? Is there a shield bat? Yes, there is.
My favorite kind of loot. The kind that's all mine. Recharging my shields. Grenade, move! star.
Attention.
Enemy killed. Ooh, well,
Oh,
fell for me.
that's what I'm talking about.
Recharging my shield.
Lord have mercy. Okay. Let's go loot all these dead bodies now. Is there a flat line in any of these? Yes, there is. Perforino. Much rather have that than the, Okay. I don't really need anything at this point in time. Like, I'm pretty set. Like, I should probably go pick up some more ammo because I didn't realize I didn't have max ammo. All my stacks weren't full ammo. But beyond that, like, I'm pretty set. We've got a pretty good amount of grenades and stuff too, so don't really need to worry about that. Yeah, so I think we're good. We're kill leader already with 9 kills, 2k damage. There's 6 squads left. We took out like 18 or how many? We've taken almost 5 full squads. Unless there was a solo there. But I think I don't think there was a solo. I think so. We knocked somebody and got a kill on somebody, and then they got a revive off. So I hope you guys saw that, and you guys aren't just AFKing in this, because that was some good fighting right there on my end. But I don't know where to go at this point in time. Sounds like there's fighting going on the inside in here, but
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown. Attention. Delivering replicator.
Replicator incoming.
problem is I don't want to be here for too long. If I get trapped in here, I'm going to get trapped in here.
Tossing thermite.
They've already killed a squad here. I'm just going to leave. The fighting's already done. They've already gotten a shield swap or some shield health or whatever. I'm just going to leave. Let it be done. We're going to go ahead and make our way to Hydroponics. Hopefully we can get set up there before anybody else does. Most likely we'll find a team there who dropped there or something and has been there pretty much the whole game, but I don't want to fight. Woo! They probably also heard the fighting that was going on in here from a while ago.
Jump drive in position. I've got a minute to do something good before the ring closes. "45 seconds. Plenty of time to find something valuable. I see an enemy over there. Only 30 seconds left. Better be smart with it.
I don't want to get into a solo fight at this point in time. We really need to get to a place where we're going to be able to be in the last fight there, the last two-man
10
fight.
seconds until the ring
Because
closes.
getting a 2v1 in the end of the game is nearly impossible to win without like a Kraber or something to get an immediate knock, and it's not worth the time. So we're gonna
I'm already in the next ring.
do our
More
best
time
to
to
try
gather
and go ahead and
supplies.
get over here towards where the ring is gonna end, over here by the hydroponics place. So that way we can be
2
ready
squads
for.
Now to take the loot off their hands.
Oh, no. 2 squads left, which means 2 people just got knocked, like right here probably. 2 teams just got knocked, like right there. Which means that we no longer know. We know where one of the teams are and that they're most likely going to be coming through this area right here. Or maybe right here. But we don't know where the last squad is. Unless they're a solo. If they're a solo, it makes my job a little bit easier. But I highly doubt it's a solo.
Beautiful. We have a replicator coming in.
Literally nothing. Useless freaking thing. I think care packages should always drop. No matter what, they should have a care package going. It just makes sense. It doesn't make sense for them not to have a care package gun in them.
Let's do some shopping. Mama's got you now.
This is gonna be tough, man. If one team gets weirdly placed, we're screwed.
I'm already in the next ring. More time to gather supplies.
I heard an LSAR just fire just now. Okay, so it does look like we've got an L-Star user. We might have one solo here. I think that Horizon that we just were firing at was a solo. So we might get lucky here, and we may be able to get a solo. Like that solo is going to be able to take out one person, and then I'm going to be able to take out the other one. But I don't know.
Just me against another squad.
Oh
Not so
no.
hard. I've got a minute and the next ring.
Oh no, no,
I'll grab
no,
what I
no,
can.
no, no. This is bad. This is really, really bad. This is definitely that Gibby Bloodhound team that I saw earlier.
Setting up shop. Get down, airstrike. Already inside the ring. Recharging shields. Recharging shields. Tossing an arc star. I'm already in the next ring. More time to gather supplies. Grenade out. Jump drive in position. Recharging my shields. Let's do some shopping. Mama's got a brand new bag. Recharging my shields.
I knew it, man. I knew that was going to be super bad for us. We just weren't going to be able to put out enough damage to deal with Gibby's shield and stuff. I mean, we came close. We got both of them knocked. Shields broke like 3 times, and almost knocked the Gibby like 3 times. I just could not get enough damage, man. Just could not. Without one of them shooting at me, or the other one shooting at me, or without one of the, like, if I was doing damage to Gibby, I always had to be afraid that the Pathfinder was going to do damage to me, and then I had to back off and worry about that. And then I almost killed Gibby like 3 times and just could not get enough damage output on him, man. One second. I want to check this banner thing. Oh, we finally got the 3K damage on Loba. Well, if we could just get a 4K game. Give me just a second, guys. I'll be right back, and then we'll probably be able to get in a couple more, depending upon how long they are. Oh man, thank you all for waiting. That's so frustrating. I hate being a solo in the last two situation, because if you don't find them before, if you don't get in the fight that's the solo, or if you don't get in the fight that's the last two teams fighting and you're the third party as a solo player, your chances of winning drop to like 40-60 at that point in time. They're really high if you can get into that fight, but if you can't get involved in that fight, duos and especially in pubs, like the biggest problem is like you normally have like a pretty significant size circle before you can find the last team, the last two teams. There's a pretty good size circle, and if you're on one side of the circle and they're on the other side of the circle and they start duking it out, unless that fight goes really, really long, you're not making that fight. You're not going to get there in time to be able to be involved in it. You're barely going to make it in time for maybe like to avoid a shield cell going off or a shield back going off. But if you don't know exact place of location, or maybe they have a Gibby or a Caustic, or they're in a building or something, and you don't have the ability to immediately start firing on them to knock somebody, that's why I think the Kraber is such a huge thing in like solo duos or trios or something like that, because it makes a difference. If I can get an immediate knock on the last two teams, then I don't have to worry about it being a 2v1. I have to worry about it being a 1v1. And I can do things that like challenge stuff a little bit more than I would if I was a solo player. If it was a 2v1. Like that situation where I was just with that Gibby and Pathfinder, I couldn't challenge the Gibby enough to be able to knock him because of his stupid, his front shield, his passive.
Power and pain.
That it cost me. And I couldn't deal with the Gibby without the Pathfinder. I couldn't do enough damage with the Pathfinder without the Gibby. And it just, overall, it was a bad spot for me. Oh, a couple of these guys have that, yeah.
Jump drive. Whole squad down, and they left gifts. Shop's open for business. Recharging my shields.
That's the second time I've knocked 2 people and then immediately get screwed over because I didn't finish them.
I've got a minute to dig up something good before you are coming home with me tonight. Recharging my shields. Healing. I've got 45 seconds. I could probably grab a few more things. Hey, only 30 seconds. Better be smart with it. Jump drive set.
Another team dropped on me. Or the Wraith dropped on me. I should have just went straight, man, and put as much distance between me and them as possible, but should have finished healing too. That's the second time though that I had knocked somebody and they got up. Someone was able to pick them up before I finished them. I gotta finish people more often, man. That's disappointing. $47.
I've got what you need. If
Thought
you
I'd
can
gone
afford
crazy
it.
there for a moment, guys.
This is your champion.
My legs are ready to go.
My legs are ready to go.
Attention. First blood.
Scanning the area.
Ah!
They say you are more.
I hope the Eva A gets nerfed. I hope it gets pushed into nobody wants to touch it land. I hope so bad that it just gets bombed into the place where nobody will pick it up, just like the Mozambique. I want people to be able to only be picking it up if they're freaking, I want it to be a reason, the only reason they pick it up is because they had just dropped and it's the only gun available. That's what I want to happen to the Eva 8. I hate that gun so much. And it's my fault. I'm bad with it, so I get frustrated when I get killed by it. But it's also super strong close range. There's no question. Excuse me. There's no questions about how strong it is as a close range gun. It's probably the strongest close range gun in the game.
Only the best for my friends.
It's ridiculous. And I don't know what happened to the L-Star after mid-season, because they didn't nerf the L-Star mid-season. I think that they might have added like a little bit of recoil mid-season, but I don't think they did anything to the L-Star mid-season. But it's literally just gone off the face of the earth unless you're in arenas. If you're in arenas, it gets used all the time in arenas. I don't know why, though. It's still a really good gun. It's still really high on the tier list.
That was exciting.
I'm already in the next ring. More time to gather supplies.
I don't know who I hit. I didn't realize both of them were back there. I thought it was just the fuse still there. That was my fault. So I hit one of them with 126, so I had to hit the fuse with 126. And then again, hit. That's what that's why I really don't like sniping in Apex. It's the only reason I really don't like sniping in Apex. You cannot get a one shot, one knock with any gun besides a Creeper. And I know that's supposed to be for balancing purposes, but like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, if I am sniping and I do something, either A, they're just going to get a free heal off because we're not going to be able to get close enough to do anything about it. Or B, I'm going to do enough damage to somebody to be able to push somebody, to push a team, but something's going to happen where, like, the entire team is going to be immediately ready for that push. I hate sniping in Apex. I hate it so much. It feels really good when you do like a close range snipe or whatever, but for the overall, like, how do I put it? For the overall, like, output of what you can do with it, it's just not worth it most of the time. You're either going to be too far away to be able to do anything, or you're not going to be able to get enough rounds at whoever you're shooting at to make a difference in a fight. Like, the point of being able to snipe is getting a knock on somebody and then be able to push that team because you got a knock. Like, longbow is kind of okay because you get it's a longbow and you can get just spam fire 2 bullets down at somebody immediately. So you might be able to do like half their health and half their shield, or all their shield and half their health. But by the time you push them after doing that, you're still going to have to worry about their shield. They're still going to probably be healed up by then. You might get lucky and double headshot with a longbow and get a knock. But that's really like the only thing you're looking for. You're looking for double headshots. You can't do that with the Sentinel. You can't do that with the charge rifle. The charge rifle is probably one of the better ones, just because it's a straight line. What it's used for is to farm damage and get red shield. That's what the charge rifle is used for. That irritated the living shit out of me, because I know she just picked up a devotion and a turbocharger. I'm pretty sure that was a turbocharger that she just picked up. That's the only reason she managed to kill me, is because there was a freaking turbocharger there that I was aiming to grab, so that I knew she couldn't do anything with the devotion. Oh man. We're gonna be able to get one more in, guys, and then it's gonna be done for the day. We came close 2 times to getting wins. We got 2 second places today. We had a 2K kill game with 9 kills on the board, and almost quite a few times ended up almost having another kill. I knew that Gibby and Pathfinder team was going to be a problem whenever I saw them. I knew they were going to be the problem going into that last ring, and I'm mad that I didn't try to do something about it. So we had 2 close games towards the end where we got second place. We had fairly decent we just got stuck in bad situations on both of those where there was no other team to fight but me, and they just rushed me. That it seems to happen fairly often, and then most of the time we've just been dying fairly quickly, either to just really crappy guns or crappy guns in my viewpoint because I'm just not good with them, or I'm okay with them but not enough to be able to do something. And then we've had a couple of games where we were like racing around top, bottom floor, popping people, getting knocks on people, but just not being able to commit to anything super easily, and it just ended up costing us. Last one. Maybe we'll get a crazy game and we'll hit second place or
Watch
first place
out.
or third
I'll
place
eat
again.
you alive.
But yeah, I really think that care packages should always drop an alternator, a Spitfire, a Kraber, triple take. They should always drop something, man. I don't know why they don't. It doesn't feel like a good reasoning or a good explanation as to why they don't. Because by the end of the game, you might have one team with an alternator, one team with a Kraber, but it's not. Like, I know it's because they're the most powerful guns in the game and you don't want them to be overly used or whatever, but honestly and truly, you're better off just adding them like that.
Attention. First blood. Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Already inside the ring. Now they'll have to come to me. Tossing thermite.
Yep. Alright guys, thank you all for joining me today. I hope you all enjoyed the games and stuff. If you do, I hope you hit that like button down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.